Hello, 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 and welcome back to another video here on our YouTube channel or our Facebook page. We are so happy that you are here. My name is Nicole. I'm the founder of Epifania Magazine. On these videos, you either see my face or some of our video creators. So thanks so much for being here. So today's video is just a quick vlog of my time in Oaxaca. So in March 2021, I spent the whole month in Oaxaca, Mexico, and it was a really wonderful time. I got to meet a lot of local business owners and just really explore all of Oaxaca. So not just Oaxaca City, but all of it. So it's gonna be a lot of clips and a lot of music. I'll try to put some tidbits here and there, but just enjoy and get inspired for your next trip. Alright guys, we made it. We're relaxing. But I just like how calm it is. You see lights, you hear dogs, see some trees, there's my cup of water. This is probably where I'm going to meditate tomorrow. Can't really see it, but there's a hammock there. Beautiful. Trying to be elegant, guys. Okay.
My first mole.
Your first mole?
Here in Oaxaca.
Oh,
Yeah. Ooh, I'm so excited. Wow. Good? Wow. So crazy many flavors.
Okay, guys, so this meat eating grasshopper.
Yerba Santa with grasshoppers and cheese. It's just like a fresh.
But it has cheese, so anything tastes better with cheese.
Fresco.
How do you pronounce that? The plant?
Yerba Santa.
Yerba Santa, grasshoppers, cheese.
All right, so a lot of these small business owners, excuse me, hold on. A lot of these small business owners that we met, you wouldn't think that this wonderful business would be in certain locations. We would go to a lot of these places where we're just driving and driving. It looks deserted. There's not a lot going on. You see that there's some buildings in the distance, but you're like, maybe that used to be a town. It doesn't look like a town anymore. And we will go to these places and then open a door and you just see someone's workshop, and it's like mind-boggling. It's like this beautiful thing is being created in a place that there's that people would just pass by. And so we met this guy who makes rugs by hand and uses natural dye. And if you guys can you see it? That's the rug that I bought. It was one of those things that like I have to buy one from this guy. You know, he's doing amazing work, and it's cool now that it's in my office and there's a story there, and it's great material, by the way. It's really nice and thick, and it's just, I had to put it in my office. I think I might have mentioned this in my setup office video, because I thought it was too pretty to put in the main rooms where people would step on it often, so I wanted to put it somewhere where people wouldn't step on it.
Porque diga frío porque con el hambre que tengo no quiero esperar que se enfríe.
Alright, so this is Nick riding a horse.
¿También?
No mío, pero sí.
Pero son muy buenos
Oof, I gotta hold my dress down, guys. Multitasking here.
Sí, de Brahman.
Dress is flying away, but content for you guys. Tired?
I'm feeling better now that we're eating. Are you sending that to anyone, or are you just two in this one?
See.
I think all beans have like, that's why you have a flat face, because they come in pairs, and that's what makes it.
Y ahorita les voy a
There's
mostrar
a crunch. Am I supposed to
otra
crunch it?
cosa. Miren la cascarita, esta es la cascarita de este café, de este rojo. Nosotros lo lavamos. Ya que lo lavamos muy bien, se maquila y lo vamos a poner a secar en esto.
Okay, so we are taking a nice little break. There's a Nicholas to sit and enjoy the breeze and the view. We done some shopping today. My feet hurt, but it's been a nice day. And I'm just the view. Just kidding. I know, right? Just sitting down, it's like so nice. All right, so this day we were driving to Veracruz, and it was on the literally the other side of Oaxaca where we were staying. And it's a pretty long drive, and the drive was a little bit longer because we took the scenic route. We wanted to see some of the nature, and so it took a little bit longer than expected. And we stopped along the way, and we got to see how glue was made for some of the trees. That was news to me. And then as we got there, Nick and I were just exhausted. We were just really tired because also during our time in Oaxaca, we were still working our full-time jobs, but just remotely, right? And so I think we were just mentally exhausted that week. So we found just a cool bar because Veracruz is a beach town. It's bars and just chilling. And so we ate some food, drank some mojitos, and looked out into the ocean, and it was lovely. All right, guys, so we stopped off the side of the road. There's a Nicholas. We're still alive. Anyways, so these trees fun fact, I did not know rubber grew on trees. To be honest, I thought it was a man-made thing, but hopefully you guys...
It is. The stuff on your tires in your car is man-made. This is natural.
I know, but I thought rubber and... excuse me, I'm doing a video. Anyways, soup. Rude. Anyway, so this is natural rubber, and so it's filling up, and they put these plastic containers on these trees. And then I guess our driver, well, he told us you mix that with the acid and it makes the rubber. So that must be an interesting job. And hey, it's one way to reuse plastic. Rubber. And by the way, this is me with 3 hours of sleep, and I think I look fucking amazing, so. Okay guys, so we're in Veracruz now. So it's like a beach town area. And it's really nice. It's very tropical, so it's a lot different temperature than Oaxaca, which was more like a dry desert. This is Nicholas. He has promised not to interrupt my video. Anyways, so I know it looks black out there, but that is actually the Gulf of Mexico. So there is water. It's just very dark. And it's a nice little weekend getaway because Nick and I are still working. And bonus, look at what's happening, guys. Best thing ever, my mojito. Alright guys, so excuse the audio, but it is a red ant carrying a purple flower, and there's a few of them around here. Make sure no red ants got
On the strap. Yeah, I'll make sure of it.
So part of the agreement of staying here during this residency that my friend puts on is that we have to give advice to local business owners. And so my husband, because he does, cost analysis and financial projections for his business, he decided to do that for the local business owners, and they really appreciated it. And it actually put him outside his comfort zone because he had to convert everything into pesos and look at their inflation rate and their costs. So he really used his Spanish, of course, with a translator, because there's just some things that's like we're still both learning Spanish. And he met with local business owners at a coffee shop, and it was just a really chill day, and it was nice just to see him do that. So we were very lucky that this opportunity came up, that we got to spend a whole month in Oaxaca, really live outside our comfort zone. Yes, it was a bit scary because it was year 2 of the pandemic. We did have to get tested before we went to Mexico, Well, actually, we didn't. Never mind. We chose to get tested because I wanted to make sure like I was good, so that way I wouldn't be affecting people that I'd be staying in this house with. But we didn't have to get tested to go into Mexico at that time. We did have to get tested to come back into the States. And luckily, we had to do that within a few days of you flying, and it was really super happy that we were both negative. But every country is doing the best they can during this pandemic. And one of the things I realized when we were there is, they were taking it, I felt like, a little bit more seriously, because a lot of these little towns that we would go to, they don't have easy access to go get tested or to go get treatment if they have COVID, like to go to hospital. Like, that's a long drive, and then you're also assuming that some of them have cars. And that's another thing, not everyone has a car to go to the hospital. So I think they were definitely taking it a little bit more serious. Of course, mask wearing. If I went into any restaurant, any store, even little bodega type of shops that are like in the corner in the middle of a tiny town, there would be a floor mat with like disinfectant that my shoes have to step on. And then, of course, hand sanitizer. In a lot of the restaurants in downtown Oaxaca City, like I have to put my arms out like this, and they would spray us down with disinfectant. Again, I don't know how helpful that is, but I felt like, well, okay, this is fine. But yeah, so really excited that this opportunity happened, and it really opened Nick and I's eyes to maybe staying in places longer. We love to travel, but maybe living in certain cities, certain countries for longer periods of time. So that was a great trip. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys around. Bye.